How's it going, everyone? Larry here with the Farmstead Way, and today I want to talk about boots. These are the boots that I wear to work on my homestead, doing HVAC, doing factory work, and at around town. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. These are just the boots that I wear and that I really enjoy. So if I don't like them, then I wouldn't be wearing them. So we've got a couple different types of boots. We got your basic composite or steel toe work boot, Muck boots, and then I'm wearing, I think these are Justin's. Yeah, Justin Cowboy boots. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of them all. So the first one that I like is these Carolina C8 85/28s. So this is a composite toe work boot, waterproof. It's got a really good sole, really good welt on it. I use these for factory work, obviously, because you have to have steel toe. Sometimes in HVAC, one of the things that I don't like about these for doing HVAC is we often work in new construction, and these heavy cleated soles grab mud like nothing else. And with HVAC, you got to go inside and outside, and inside and outside, and inside and outside, and you drag mud with you everywhere. So if you're going to stay outside and it's dry, those are really good boots. If you don't like your feet getting wet, I would, or if you don't like your feet getting hot, these get a little toasty in the summer. But like I said, they're really good boots. I'm very happy with how they've held out through here, because when I bend down a lot, it bends the toe up, and normally it wears out the boot and the sole right there. Like I said, I highly enjoy those. Next one, a good pair of Muck boots. Now these were bought for me for Christmas. They are actual Muck boots, but any kind of tall rain boot will do just fine. These are the Chore Cool. They've got a really heavy duty sole on them, really heavy duty toe, and these are starting to wear out in a couple places. There's actually a hole right there, probably from bending down a whole bunch. So these may become not waterproof after a while, but these are really nice because you can slip them on and off, which is really good for muddy job sites. The only thing that sucks is they're comfortable, but they're not like a confident comfort. You kind of feel goofy walking in your store, clogging around with giant Muck rain boots on. They're really good for being able to throw on and off real fast. Sometimes I'll wear these and then I'll throw these on if it's really bad at a job site. And then when I'm done with the job site, if it's really muddy, I'll throw these in the back of the truck upside down, or I will just stick them in the back seat on the floor and then throw these on. Now, the next kind of boot, I can do this dumb trick, which I'm just gonna hobble around with one shoe on. It's just a good pair of cowboy boots. These are Justin's. They're not American made. I have a hard time finding good American made shoes out here, and they just work for me. I think these are probably, it's made in Vietnam, so it's better than not. So I like these. It's got like the nice medium round toe. I do not like boots with the riding heel on it. It hurts my knees too bad, which is kind of goofy for a 31-year-old man to say. Oh, my knees are killing me. But I just can't stand having the back of my heel up like that. It's very annoying. Like I said, it's painful. Some of the nice things about these is they're light. They breathe really well in the summer. You can throw them on really fast. Like I said, these get heavy after a while. But since they're slick bottomed, they are horrible in the mud and snow, and it is awful. So I don't wear these a lot in the winter. Right now, it's nice and warm outside, and all the snow and ice is finally melted, so I'll wear these out because they're easy to take on and off, especially with as much mud as around here. A goofy story. So you've probably heard me say that we had a milk cow at one point. And I learned my lesson: never wear cowboy boots while milking a cow. Because sometimes the cow can get stubborn, and you have to kind of use your foot to move the cow, because they'll step right in front of where you're trying to milk. They'll block their udder off, and it's annoying. and they get stubborn and you have to try to move them. And so you kind of give them a little tap on the foot and they move. Well, I was wearing these. I know it wasn't these pair, it was a different pair of Cowboy boots. And that cow brought its foot right up and bam, right on top of my foot. And that hurt. So this is just me. If I ever we get a milk cow again, I will only wear good composite or steel toe boots, because getting stepped on by big animals is not fun. Kind of ironic that you're not wearing Cowboy boots while dealing with cattle, but Cowboy boots were designed for saddles, not farm work. So whatever. So there's a bunch of other different options out there. I know people really like Red Wing. I'm trying to think of some other brands. I know Cat's got some, Danners, Irish Setters. It's really just going to be preference. My boss actually wears hiking boots. He wears mesh ones during the summer to keep his feet cool, and then he wears snow boots for winter. They work really well for him. And this, like, when it comes to any kind of boot, it's all going to be up to personal preference and what works for you. Like I said, I know guys that work on houses that wear tennis shoes. I have no idea how they do it, because I'd be terrified of stepping on a nail and it going straight through my foot because of that chintzy rubber sole. But they make it work. I would not recommend wearing Crocs, flip-flops. I mean, I'm sure there's someone out there that does it. I mean, for intermediary, if you have to go inside, Crocs would do good. Or if you don't want to wear your work boots into certain places, having a pair of just throw-on shoes would be good. I'm trying to think what else. I've never owned a pair of military-style combat boots. If that works for you, that works for you. And I think shoes for crews, they make like tennis shoes that have steel toes in them. And I think that works really good too for certain people. Hey, go lay down, go, get. The dogs are trying to come over and say hi. Go, get, go lay down. So like I said, it's just all personal preference. I wear these, rotate these all the time, different times a year, and you just have to wear the right boot for the right job. There's some people that can wear the same kind of shoe for any sort of occasion, and I don't know, sometimes that works, sometimes it gets annoying. Like I said, I would never wear these into a factory. I would never wear these into like a department store, which these, if I clean them up, I can get away with it. I feel a lot more confident wearing these and these than I do with those, but that's a lot easier putting on and off. So let me know in the comments below what kind of boots or shoes that you enjoy wearing to work, what's worked for you, what hasn't worked for you, boots that have saved your butt. And yeah, like I said, it's all personal preference. Oh, another quick thing is I like these taller boots because they give you good ankle support. I also wear these while working out. They give you great ankle support, good base, and since my gym floor is a mud hole, I cannot wear tennis shoes in there. So if you find a boot that's all-purpose, that's amazing, because you can use them for all kinds of things and you don't have to have a bazillion pair of shoes. I'm not much of a shoe person. I just like to wear what works. All right, so this is Larry with the Farmstead Way, and you all have a good day, and I'm gonna go enjoy this lovely weather.